my Martin, it's called a CEO. I think they were designed in 96. It's called a CEO because Christian Frederick Martin requested the blueprints from the J45 Gibson. So it looks a lot like a J45. This is my second CEO, and the reason being is the first one I had, the same model, was actually stolen, kind of, from the streets of the Lower East Side in New York City. I was playing a show, and it was my first really big show in New York. There was all these celebrities there and actors and famous musicians, so I was kind of distracted, and it was raining really hard, and I guess you could say I'm a generally distractible person anyway. So I was loading my car after a great set, and I sat my lovely tobacco sunburst J45 blueprint model Martin CEO next to my car, and I just left it there. When I realized that I had done so, I went back to the car, lash and rain, and it was gone. After the kidnapping of my last guitar, I called the Martin Factory, and I spoke with their man in the Artist Relations Department. His name's Chris Thomas, and he was just golden to me. I told him the story, what happened, and he knew about me and my music from a few different angles. He told me that he heard some songs on WXBN in Philadelphia, and he told me to come down, and that he'd give me a kind of like an artist connection, I don't know what you call it, a sponsorship or as such. And I went down and met him, and he was great and totally hospitable, and he laid out, he had 3 or 4 of the same model guitars in a little back room, just kind of all tuned up with new strings and sitting on guitar stands, some coffee, some tea, whatever, and he's like, man, take your time, decide which one you want. So I did. And then about a week later, I looked at the Martin website, and I went to the page that is for famous Martin users, and it's Jerry Garcia, Johnny Cash, Bob Dylan, John Mayer, you can imagine. It's a long list, and much to my surprise and much to my joy, I was added to the list of people on the Martin owners list on the official Martin website. So thanks to Martin. Been really good to me on several occasions.